Today's live. Thank you for joining. I'm excited that you are here and we are going to learn more and more ideas for how you could improve on do your marketing better in 2023. So I'm just going to do a rundown of all the things that we've covered so far, and then we'll carry on with today's ideas, which is specifically about traffic generation ideas. So we have gone through lead generation ideas. These are ideas that you could use to generate more leads, have higher quality or better quality leads from your digital marketing initiatives. So the first idea we discussed was start teaching. When you teach, when you show people your expertise, people are attracted to you. You are able to attract people who are connected or who are interested in the things that you are offering and doing, and who are likely going to get your services. All right. So there's more detail to that in previous videos. The next idea that we discussed is the idea of lead magnets. In this idea, we say that you have to offer people valuable content in exchange for their contacts, and when your lead magnet is working, you can then advertise it to get more leads. So what this is you generate a piece of content or something that is of value to your target market, which you give in exchange for their contacts. This could be documents, this could be workshops, this could be discounts, this could be anything that you could afford to give out for free in exchange for their contacts. And it's not really for free because you are getting the leads in exchange. All right. So the next lead generation idea is speaking at events. Never deny an opportunity to speak at an event. When you're invited to speak at an event, whether it's a big one or it's small, whether the audience looks like the right one, whatever, don't deny such opportunities. Just go and do a presentation, speak and be relevant to them, because you generate a lot of leads through those ones. And then the next idea is you to become a visible expert. Many people are experts in what they do, but they are not known to be great at what they do. So what you do in this idea is you put an effort to grow your personal brand or the personal brands of the people in your company. And then as they become visible experts, people come to them asking questions and they already trust them. So they're easily going to engage them for real business as leads. So that's another way to generate leads. Then we moved on to lead nurturing ideas. So lead nurturing ideas, these are ideas that when people have become leads, they've gotten your lead magnet, they've enlisted themselves as people interested in your offers or in your business. Now the question becomes, what are you going to offer them? What are you going to do to keep them connected with your brand and to make them buy? So the first idea there is the use of WhatsApp labels. So WhatsApp Business has a feature called labels, where all the conversations you have with people, you can label them or categorize them, that these are leads, these are people who have bought already, these are small orders, these are big orders, these are bulk orders. You can categorize them in any way you want to do. And the smart thing about it is you will be able to go back and just click on potential customers a label, and then all those conversations will show up. You will be able to follow up with people. You'll be able to carry on those conversations so that you can close those deals or send them extra information on anything that you want to do. Then the next idea on lead nurturing is retargeting. When people interact with your website or interact with your social media accounts, you will be able to retarget them with advertising. So somebody has shown interest in one of your products, you could start a campaign that shows them that specific product for a period, I think it's up to 180 days that you can show them. So you can do this. We discussed this in another previous video. You can show them this ad, and it increases the chance of them engaging and showing up in terms of becoming a customer, right? Another idea you could try to nurture your leads is to run social media contests. So social media contest is where you ask people to do a specific thing. So you could ask your leads to share something online. You could ask them to do some kind of context. They could take a picture of themselves and do whatever makes sense in your field. When you do this context, they can then get your audience to be engaged again. It reawakens their interest in what you do and also generate a lot of leads along the way. So this is a good idea for them to remember you and for them to then also convert from leads into paying customer. Now, so today we are going to look at traffic generation ideas. So our model works this way. Firstly, you need to be able to generate, you need to be able to have a way of generating leads. And then you need to be able to nurture those leads. Then after your things are set in place there, you go out and you look for traffic. You look for people who are now going to come onto your lead generations strategies, and so that they can become leads, and then you can nurture them to become customers. So for traffic generation, there are these ideas that you could use to generate more traffic. First is paid social media. The truth now is that social media has become a pay-to-play platform. All the platforms out there, they would give you more value if you were paying them to achieve your goals. So you want to, if you are on social media and you want to generate sales directly, one of the ways you could do is to run direct sales ads. And these type of ads are most effective when they are retargeting ads. So you could generate a campaign for generating sales, and what you do is you point this campaign to be shown or to be seen by people who have interacted with your brand or with your products before. And then you could also use paid social media to do lead magnet distribution. So when you have a lead magnet which is working, you could then use the social media to pay for it. So I just want to say that when it comes to Facebook and LinkedIn and all these, there's boosting, right? And boosting is like maybe a very small percentage of paid social media. It's like maybe 3 to 5%. There's more sophisticated and complicated ways of running social media ads, which could bring more value and more results in terms of driving traffic to your social media pages, driving traffic to your website, driving traffic to your lead magnet page, landing pages, and all those kind of things. So if you're on social media and you're not paying, you are not really going to benefit as much. You are probably going to believe that people who told you social media works lied to you. But it's true that social media does work. And now I'm saying that it works when you are paying. So you may also want to use social media influencing posts and distribute your lead generation content. So what you could also do on paid social media is to pay an influencer to distribute your content. That's another way where there is somebody with a huge following, and then you pay them to distribute your lead magnet. So I find personally that using influencers to distribute your lead magnets is a much more smarter way than to use influencers to ask for direct sales, because to get sales is going to be a process. It's going to be the buying process is a bit longer, but you want to use this influencer to be able to mop up, if I could use that word, or collect as many leads from their network as possible. And then you follow through with your lead nurturing strategies, with your sales strategies when the influencer is no longer involved. So that will make any influencer outreach or campaign you have to be much more influential if you can use that to generate more leads. So we are going to now look at some examples. So if you're a clothing shop, you could run a catalog ads for your online shop. So on Facebook and Instagram, there's something called catalog ads, right? What this is, so this assumes that you are running an e-commerce shop. So you have an e-commerce shop and you connect your e-commerce shop with Facebook, or you are running you have created your shop on Facebook, and you have your products and everything listed there. What you could do there is to run a catalog ad for that shop. So what a catalog ad looks like is it will have all your products. It will have all the products in one category showing up as carousel ads, and they'll all be showing. So people will be able to browse through, see the main things you offer, and be able to engage with your shop. That's one way of doing your social media ads. So again, like I said, there's much more ways which are much more complex than just posting your post on these platforms. So catalog ads is one of the ads options that is available on Facebook and Instagram that you could try. Then if you're a driving school, you could also run an ad distributor. You get your license at your first attempt. On your first attempt will be our lead magnet. So they could boost, or they could push this post towards a specific demography online, and then be able to drive so much traffic to that lead magnet, which will generate a lot of leads, which they can then use other techniques like automation and stuff to get their things done. So these are like examples. Now, the tools that you need to be able to run social media ads, you need definitely Facebook for Business, for you to be able to run Facebook and Instagram ads. And it is much more than boosting. Like I said, you also need LinkedIn ads. LinkedIn ads, they used to be very, very expensive. Now they're a bit more affordable, and you can have them running on smaller budgets, and they do bring high quality leads depending on the type of services that you're selling. Then you also may use, again, simplify.com to write more effective ads using artificial intelligence on that platform. And then you could also use canva.com to generate some visuals for your ads where it is necessary. So these are the tools that you could be using for your paid social media. And this is a deep topic that you definitely need to go in and study and learn, and become more complicated. So at this point, I also want to sell something to you. We do at Afro Digital have digital marketing courses. Our courses start from the basics to advanced digital marketing courses, and you can find them on afrodigital.org. So these courses are designed, or they were created to give you practical skills, like the things or the ideas we are sharing here. They are practical ideas which can be implemented. This is the type of approach that we also have in our courses, where we are showing you practical things. And one thing about our courses is that our courses do include or have a project where every student involved or enrolled is able to apply the things or the items and ideas that they're learning in the course. They are able to apply it either in a real business or in an imaginary business. So when you're going through paid social media, for example, we will ask you to actually run or create a campaign, a paid social media campaign, as part of your learning process. Right. So head over to afrodigital.org and check out what's there. There are contacts there. You can contact us to register, and it will be helpful for you. All right. So the next idea for content generation is for you to create is for you to have to write on social media viral content. So once in a while or periodically, you have something that becomes viral, something that goes around, maybe loudly in your country or in your city, or in sometimes Southern Africa or in neighboring countries and stuff like that. You could write on that as a brand. You have to, however, have a well-crafted message that you're going to share in those times, and collaborate with your fans to make or to make your content viral. So whatever is viral, whether it's political or non-political or social, you have to make a decision as a brand or as to how you're going to use this viral content to your advantage. It does bring a lot of traffic, but sometimes it can also associate your brand with things that are not in line with your culture, or which are not in line with what the picture that you're trying to portray. So you have to be very careful in terms of which type of viral content you engage with, but it's a very brilliant way of driving more traffic. So examples would be, you could also create content that you push and make viral, and this could be celebrity dressing viral content, like for a shop. So if you're running a shop and there is a celebrity who's dressing or some pictures about their dressing has become very viral, you could use this to educate people on how to dress on a certain occasion, show why dressing is important, how dressing can help people to have some kind of perspective or opinion about you. You could use that to generate some useful content that could help you to be seen, and while the topic is hot and relevant. And then you could also road scenes viral content. There are some road scenarios, maybe over speeding cars or whatever is a road scene that you could use as a driving school. You could use that to teach about road safety and why people should be licensed and all these type of things. And that could help you to ride on those viral things, on that viral content. But like I said again, you have to be really careful what you choose to ride on. But it's an idea that could generate more traffic for your brand, right? So the tools that you're going to use is you need social media listening tools. So what do you mean by that? Social media listening tools are tools that you can use to here or to check what's going on. They'll tell you what the trending topics are. They tell you even where your brand has been mentioned, among other features. But in this case, you need them to be able to know what is viral in my region, what is viral in this community, what's going on, and then you can use that to build your next marketing campaign. Right. So these the ideas that I'm going to share with you today. But before I go, I'm going to ask you to check out something. All right. So one of the things that we see in our marketing, in our interaction with especially entrepreneurs and small businesses, that people don't use personalized emails. And I just wanted to invite you to check out our personalized emails offer, which you can find on the website calmlock.co.zw. This will help you to have your domain registered, your company name.co.zw, your company name.com, or your company name.co.za, or your company name.co.zm if you're in Zambia or your country. All right, you could have your personalized emails running from as little as $8 per month for a mailbox. So this is something for you to consider, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you are interested in getting this Word document, we will be able to share it to our mail, to our list shortly. So you can drop your email, you can inbox your email, or you can comment with your interest, and we'll be able to inbox your instructions on how to get that. Thank you.